Most likely you guys clicked on the video because you want to see me pick up this bike. Had to go all the way to Maryland from Michigan. Took about 8 hours there, 8 hours back. And yeah, I'll just start rolling the clip. So we're from Detroit, and we decided if we're going to Maryland, we might as well see Baltimore, see that bridge that fell down, but didn't really get to see that. Wasn't that bad of a drive, 8 hours. Worth it for me to get the bike because I was going to have to wait probably 6 months to special order the same bike to Michigan, and didn't want to do that. So after that, we went straight to JT Motorsports. If you live in Maryland, highly recommend. They have a lot of stuff there. I took a video in their shop. This is it. They have a lot of stuff from sport bikes, dirt bikes, ATVs, trikes, whatever you're into, honestly. So this is a video they took for me. I said if I'm coming 8 hours, I want to have a video of them unboxing the crate, and he was nice enough to do that. So thanks again for that. Kind of a surreal experience. Never thought I'd be doing something like this. Never even thought I'd buy a bike, but yeah, this is it. Looks good stock besides that exhaust, which every stock bike has, and that tail, but other than that, looks good stock. And then we had to load it into the truck, so next clip is probably in a second. Yep, this is us. We just put it in with 2 ramps. The salesman helped us. He didn't want anything happening.
So I did pick this bike up all the way Maryland. They had nothing in stock in Michigan, so I mean I waited a bit to try to get my dealer to find one, but he had no luck, so I just found one online in a different state. Drove all the way there, picked it up, and here it is. Been driving it for about a week, 2 weeks. It's a pretty good 600 bike, honestly. My friend has an R6. You'll probably see him in some of the videos, but compared to that, this thing feels pretty similar, honestly. His probably has a bit more high-end torque, mine's a bit more low-end torque, and yeah, but both honestly good bikes. This one's obviously a 2024, so it feels a lot smoother. It's a brand new bike. One thing I did notice on this bike is sometimes, just like right now, as you guys see, it doesn't show the first gear. You'll have to let go a little bit of the clutch, and then it'll show you're in first gear, and then you can take off. Now, I don't know if that's a messed up clutch, or if that's how brand new bikes break in, or if horrible rider. But the bike feels insanely smooth, how you'd expect. Nimble. I hate these mirrors. I hate the stock exhaust. You can't hear anything. Trying to pick up dudes, the stock exhaust, but if you're trying to show off a bit, get yourself something else. Bike did have slight break-in period. It's about 200 miles to break in the clutch and stuff. When I first got it, I just let go of the clutch. It would go without giving it any gas. Daddy? Hellcat. I mean, just cruising this bike, it's pretty damn fun compared to any other bikes. I mean, I've only ever had a naked bike, which was decent, but compared to this is much more enjoyable, more relaxed. Easier to swerve around people. Got jackass drivers like we do in Michigan. You gotta try and avoid them at all costs, like this dumbass thinks he's cool. High beams, horn, pretty standard on every bike. These mirrors are pretty damn ugly. If you like the look of stock mirrors, that's you, but I'd prefer either taking them off or getting a different brand. They make those sleek little blade ones, that's what I'm getting on mine, but each their own. Yeah, this bike does get pretty hot. I mean, it's at 195 right now. I'm just cruising. It is a super hot day. Bacon here in Michigan. But even when I first got it, it was just melting my feet. I don't know if that's every sport bike, but it's really hot. So, just cruising around down. Very, very quick. I mean, even stock. Yeah. I mean, good on tight turns. Sexy ass house. Goals. Even just going down side streets, it's not obnoxious, it's not something you'd hate to drive every day. You could daily this bike. Who really drives hours and hours on their bike? Pretty much just for pleasure for me. But not really into the wheelies and all that. One day I'll go to one of those events that have the wheelie practices and I'll practice on. So honestly, just a little drive around, show you guys what it's like switching gears, getting around town. Park. gonna here real quick. So if you look at the bike from the side, it's not a bad looking bike. Well, Insta or TikTok if you find it. This bike did have side markers right here. I just unscrewed them because they're pretty damn ugly. They're circles that are orange. Nobody wants those. But the brakes are good. It's all brand new, so it better be good. These actually look good. I don't like the stock levers. Gonna change those. And this massive ass cannon. Like, whoever designed that, if you ask me. But even the shifting position, if you're taller, I'm not that tall, I'm 5'11", but if you're taller, me, it's kind of annoying, like the positioning. Probably gonna change that. This thing, hideous. I would change that immediately. I'm going to. Just waited to give you guys a review. And other than that, probably gonna change this to be hard shell because it looks nicer. This is not stock. I added this. And yeah, pretty much it for a stock bike. But she's gonna get touched soon. See, like, that's what I'm talking about. It didn't show first gear, and then I slightly let go of the clutch, and then it showed. Like, that's weird. If any of you guys know why it does that, let me know, please. Maybe I suck at shifting and I fried the clutch. Like, look at that, 208. I mean, it's not bad, but pretty hot. And this bike is pretty low. Honestly, I could flat foot this very easily. So, you're 5'11", 6 foot, perfect bike for you. Don't have to do anything to the height. I wouldn't recommend doing anything to the height. Once you change the height of a bike, it doesn't perform as good, from what I've heard. Been ridden any lowered bikes, but wouldn't want to. Suspension's honestly pretty damn solid. Like, I don't feel almost anything. If you're riding an older bike, you'd probably feel more hit. Like when you hit a bump, like Michigan's full of potholes, you'll feel everything, but pretty damn good at absorbing the impacts. tips, super smooth. Can't complain about that. Every inline four. Shout out Dearborn. Soft producer, always destroy everyone. Nice bike in the turns. Nice when you just want to let go with the throttle.
Alright, so this is where I'll end the video. If you guys liked it, give me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, leave in the comments what you want to see, any tips, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.